There is a feeling you get in the pit of your stomach on Sunday evening. It is a subtle rejection, a biological signal that something is wrong. Your body knows it before your mind does. You are about to return to a place that requires you to sedate your true self. You must put on the mask of the employee. You must trade your limited energy for a currency that is printed in infinite supply. We call this making a living, but if you look closely at the transaction, it looks more like dying slowly. We have normalized the act of wishing away 5 days of the week, just to enjoy 2. That is a bad trade, and deeply, subconsciously, you know it. This system was not designed by accident. It was engineered during the Industrial Revolution. Factory owners did not need creative thinkers or independent philosophers. They needed obedient workers who could tolerate boredom for long durations. The school bell was designed to simulate the factory whistle. The cafeteria lines were designed to simulate the production lines. You were not educated to be free. You were trained to be useful to someone else. They taught you that there is one path. Get good grades, get a degree, get a safe job. But they forgot to tell you where the path ends. It ends with a gold watch and a body that is too old to enjoy the money it saved. We are conditioned to ask for permission. Permission to speak. Permission to eat. Permission to pee. As an adult, you still have to ask another human being for permission to take a vacation. Does that sound like freedom to you? Let's put emotions aside and look at the cold math. Your salary is a melting ice cube. Most corporate raises hover between 2 and 3%. Real inflation, the cost of housing, food, and energy, often exceeds 5 or 7% if you get a 3% raise. But life gets 7% more expensive. You did not break even. You effectively took a pay cut. The central banks can print money infinitely. You cannot print more time. When you trade a finite resource for an infinite one, you always lose. This is why the house your parents bought is now mathematically impossible for you to afford. It is not because you work less hard. It is because the money you are working for is worth less every single day. Saving your way to wealth is a lie from a bygone era. You cannot save money that is being devalued faster than you can earn it. But the system has a fail-safe to keep you compliant. It is called lifestyle creep. As soon as your salary increases, your expenses expand to match it. You buy things you don't need with money you don't have. To impress people you don't even like, these possessions turn into obligations. The mortgage, the car note, the credit card bill. Now you cannot quit. You have built your own prison cell and filled it with nice furniture. The fear of losing your salary becomes greater than the desire for your freedom. This is exactly where they want you. Silent, compliant, and dependent. How do you break the loop? You must fundamentally change your relationship with value. Right now you are in a linear equation. You work once, you get paid once. You need to switch to a non-linear equation. You need to build things that work without you. This is called leverage. If you write a piece of code, it works while you sleep. If you create media, it scales to millions without requiring more of your time. If you invest capital, your money works, so you don't have to. You must stop being the product and start being the owner. It is not an easy path. It is lonely. It requires years of unpaid refinement. But the price of freedom is uncertainty. You can choose the anxiety of the unknown or the misery of the known. The choice is yours. Start refining.